like 7 hours. Never mind. Episode 2. Episode 2 A.D.H.D Report. I haven't slept since 2018, but you know the vibes. It's the boy at Nico, still Apex. If you a video viewer, you can see bottom. My name is Army of the Dead is better than the Snyder Cut. That's what I'm starting off the episode with. But yes, follow me everywhere at Nico, still Apex. I don't know what those arm movements were, but they were not what y'all were thinking.
Those are this man is about to black out any second. Arm movements.
Yeah. So what's up, Banks? Episode 2 A.D.H.D Report. We here.
Yeah, we here on this glorious Sunday. I should say. I don't even know if it's glorious. We about to talk about this nerd shit.
This is a celebratory episode. Most pods don't make it to episode 2.
They don't. We met in episode 2 from Joe or Rory and Maul, bro. The pants gonna get sued off them apparently.
I think they took this. I think they took that shit off of Vimeo, by the way.
Yeah, it's on YouTube and it got 200,000 views from a burner account.
That sucks. You know how much bread they're missing out on, bro? That is. Yeah. I had a vision. I was high as hell last night in the movie theater, and I had a vision that like people were watching that shit for dinner. Like I had a feeling that there's a crowd of young people watching that shit, like eating lunch and shit, like eating dinner and shit. Just, yo, the new Rory and Maul response, yo.
That's like they CNN. They probably was watching it like it's they CNN straight up.
I wouldn't even say young people. It's probably like 36-year-old men, bro.
42-year-old man. I can't believe they're doing this.
Kevin Samuels definitely was just sitting there with his legs crossed watching that shit.
Polishing up his branch boots.
Bro, they about to remake The Last Dragon with him in it. I heard.
He gonna be Shogun for sure, bro.
Nah, he gonna be Bruce Leroy, and Umar can't be shown off.
Well, he's loud enough to be shown off, bro.
That is true.
Kevin Samuels being like Leroy, the thing is, it can't be a black woman, bro. Because he would cuss her out. How tall are you? Like, you looking at me,
bro?
So you want to be a dancer?
So instead of the singer from the first one, it's like Baby Rexa or whatever. He just chasing her the whole movie, or Yes Jules.
Yeah, there you go. Yes Jules is perfect because no, he doesn't speak great about black women, so it has to be Yes Jules.
Oh,
or it could be Danny Lay because she's like 20% black apparently.
I think we're just describing the plot to Space Jam 2 now.
Yeah, because they said Michael Jordan is in it. I'm like doing what? Smoking swishers in backwoods.
Bro, he's gonna be in it like how Babe Ruth was in like The Sandlot. Like it'd just be like a little vision of him, or I feel like it would just be like LeBron looking at highlights from like the first Space Jam, and it's just old videos of him from like like them just reviewing the movie or some shit, like highlight tapes or like game tapes. I could see that in no other way. I can't see Michael Jordan physically being there. Is Bill Murray still alive?
Yeah, Bill Murray's alive.
Oh, he might. I could see him in there. I think
they definitely gonna have Michael Jordan as like the ultimate villain, on top of like Don Cheadle. So Don Cheadle is gonna be like the main villain apparently. But like how you have an ultimate boss like a video game. Maybe it's Michael Jordan. If
they should have just made
it. Son, and then he puts him in a sweatshop like he does the Jordan brand in China, and he got to play for his freedom.
Or like how Jordan did to his regular sons.
Because markets were up and down. I think he got a new shoe coming out, but he was finessing people with the other shoe.
He made all of them himself, because he has nothing else to do.
His dad won't give him the keys to the Jordan warehouse to get the actual material, so he got to use like Chihuahua fur and mix it up with leather, fake leather.
Space Jam 3 is gonna be all the famous basketball players' sons trying to not get fucking disowned by their parents.
I'm about to
Yeah,
say in the wheel. Yeah.
it's gonna be
Um,
Marcus Jordan, EJ Johnson. Um,
he gonna put up 30, bro. EJ alone in high heels. Imagine that in Space Jam. They won't even have to use CGI. Him in heels, just putting up a triple double.
it's gonna be one of Mike Bibby's kids, I think. I
He got kids.
don't think so. I think he just treats his hookahs like his kids.
No, I think he does have kids, but they look like Logic just swole.
Wow, we've been talking about basketball already. We started the last podcast with basketball, so the play-in tournament, the East play-in tournament. I think it's like I know the Knicks beat the. I'm pretty sure the Knicks beat the Celtics. So let me check. I got it right here in my Twitter likes.
Yeah,
Shout
so I'm
out
about to
to
say,
shout out to the elite media for all my like basketball news. That's really where I get me most of it. The Eastern Conference play-in tournament, which is gonna be on Tuesday. Boston 7th seed versus Washington 8th seed. Indiana versus Charlotte. That don't seem bad. Honestly, what is it? One game per each for both of them?
for the play-in
Yeah.
tournament, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, out of that, I got Washington coming out of that against the Celtics, and
Same,
I got the Hornets beating the Pacers.
same. The
Um,
reason, well, the thing is with the Hornets, they got to figure out what they gonna do in the half court. Like they
mm,
work only great full court. Like unless it's like they running up and down the court, I don't know how that fares like in a half court setting.
I just really I like LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges. I do not care for Gordon Hayward or isn't Terry Rozier still on the Hornets?
Yeah, aka non scary Terry. Yeah,
Not scary
I was
Terry.
watching the game earlier. I was watching it
Yeah,
earlier between the Hornets and the Wizards.
yeah. There's a bunch of games on today.
Russ, bro, Russ looked tired already. I'm like, bro, this ain't good.
Russ is Russ has been going crazy this year. Shout out to him for breaking the
I know
record for most triple doubles ever. 182, 3.
100 and I think he had 184 now. It
Wow.
was 182, man. He went past that already. So, and he only did it at 32 years old, which is insane. But he had to average triple double 4 times in his career, which
Mhm.
lets you know how difficult that is.
Yeah, nobody's gonna break that record in the NBA. The only person
Nah,
I can only see doing that is like Luca or LaMelo Ball. Nobody else I could really see
and
doing it. And I
then
thought LeBron would even have a record like that, but
right, same.
well, he don't.
Like I always thought I thought he would have got that, but just because he got damn near a lot of records, he got like 3 or 4 different records, probably more than that if I'm not mistaken. So for him not to have that one is insane, and because he taller than like overall his basketball IQ is higher too, so you would think he'll be able to get that faster than Russ. And because the height difference, it's like Russ is like 6'2" doing this shit, which is unbelievable, bro. Like he be getting like 20 rebounds and he's 6'2".
He's only like this much taller than Steph Curry, and he's just he's all around.
Right.
He's obviously not the shooter. Bradley Beal is the shooter. Bradley Beal just lost the scoring title to Steph Curry. He was averaging 31.5 points, and I think Curry after this game is averaging 31.9 or like 32 at even. So Curry won the scoring title. Him and Jordan are the only players to win it at the age of 33 and older. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Shit crazy.
The
Shout out to
thing is,
Curry, man.
he got it by a small margin, just because he was behind like point one, literally point 1 points. He was behind, and he got it. So
This season for him is like mirroring LeBron's season when he was just carrying the Cavs. Because the Warriors really don't have nobody. they don't have
at
no.
all.
They don't have
The funny
nobody.
thing is, he
Jordan Poole
came in
hooping.
like short. Oof.
Jordan Poole hooping. That's the only person I can.
Yeah, James Wiseman out, Draymond washed up.
They're not gonna fucking use Nico Mannion, that ginger bitch. I mean, uh,
Andre Wiggins, they need to give him a box of cookies.
Andrew Wiggins stinks, man. He's
He
he's
just
he's what I thought Jimmy. I thought he'd be like a Jimmy Butler, but he just not. Like he can't lead a team. Like Jimmy Butler is leading a team. He's been leading a team for the past 2 years. You know,
but
with him and he couldn't in the set in Philadelphia, obviously, but you know, not
he
fucking
just
Victor Oladipo's peanut brittle in Miami.
bro, he just don't do shit. He just I don't understand this game. It's like, all right, pull up for a shot going in, shooting a standing jump shot, or just I mean, so to speak. That don't work. Like his dunk package don't even work no more. Pause.
Jimmy's defense is great though.
Oh yeah, Butler, no, he cold.
His defense is great. um, any other only other NBA thing I've been looking looking at was the Hall of Fame. Well, they just did the ceremony for last year's Hall of Fame the other day. So, shout out to KG, Tim, Kobe, all legends. They are really like the greatest in their generation. Like that whole generation, you got Vince, Tim, Kobe, Shaq. Shaq was a little early, but you know, all those stars, it's just crazy to see. And then next year's we got Chris Bosh.
This
Chris
year,
Bosh.
it's
Oh,
September that they had the
this year.
ceremony. Yeah.
Chris Bosh. Damn, I'm drawing
Chris
a blank.
Webber.
Chris
Yeah,
Bosh,
how
Chris Bosh, Chris Webber,
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce, and Ben
And
Wallace.
then yeah, the new milkman, Ben Wallace.
Yeah, we could throw that tweet up in a couple minutes, but the head of the class, who you think's head of the of this year's Hall of Fame class? Would you give it to Bosh, Pierce, or Wallace, or Ben Wallace?
For me, you gotta either give it to Paul Pierce or Chris Webber because
Huh?
you got to, bro. Because Chris Bosh, I know he won 3 titles. He's the 11-time All-Star. Was it 2?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah,
2 in Miami.
Yeah, I'm tripping. So he got 2 titles, 11 All-Star appearances. Hell of a power forward, both hands to the floor, especially when he was with the Raptors. Like he was a spot-up shooter too. Like front of the hoop, he's shooting an automatic 3 damn near. But then you got Paul Pierce who won in college. See, the thing is, Chris Webber and Paul Pierce won in college. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
that is what separates Bosh and Webber, but I don't know. I guess it is the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame, so everything's included. So
yeah, because if that's the case, then T Mac wouldn't have made it in. And T Mac is one of my favorite players, but T Mac went in the Hall of Fame. It was like went into the Hall of Fame. It was like, all right.
T Mac
But
being
then
one of your
again,
favorite players is crazy.
T Mac was cold, especially like 03 when he was with the Magic. He was scoring champion. He's like 2-3 times scoring champion. If I'm not mistaken.
He was always in Vince Carter's shadow.
Yeah, because Vince was always a bigger star than him, especially because T
After the
Mac stayed in the Eastern
Raptors,
Conference.
Vince went to the Nets. So like, and then they
He was
were
good there though.
title fucking, you know,
He was
contenders
good
and
there,
shit.
but it was like if he would have went to that team earlier, like when they made it to the finals with Kerry Kittles and all them, that shit would have been. They would have. I mean, they still gonna get beat by Kobe and Shaq, but they probably would at least gotten one game because that 02-03, they was getting killed. Like they got swept in the finals.
Going back to last year's Hall of Fame, like it don't feel surreal having Kobe in the Hall of Fame because he was always a first ballot Hall of Famer, like always gonna be, like regardless of him passing or not. You know that it's just crazy. It's crazy, bro. He you know put the his wife came into the speech for him. Jordan inducted him. You know, Jordan don't be coming out the crib, but he be coming out the crib like he was saying
You
that
can tell.
He was
You
saying
could
that
tell his eyes was low as hell.
yeah, he had to be I don't know. I guess it's that's old. That's old head shit. You just celebrate with the yak.
Nah, he's just not the
Bro,
yeah. His eyes be so goddamn brown and red at the same time. It's like his eyes are the portal to hell. Jordan stories when they say like it's scary. I understand now because imagine this dude drinking like cognac, like a gallon of cognac before he go on full
bro,
up to 35.
this episode's called Michael Jordan as Ghost Rider. Bro.
Imagine every time he opened up his eyes, he's just like
You
like
don't know
it's not
whether
enough clear eyes.
you don't know whether you're a zombie or not, bro. It should be
I,
crazy.
I think Michael Jordan is literally like, bro, he might be dark side, bro, and that's a pun included.
Oh my God, Scottie Pippen owes him 50,000 worlds.
He owed him 100,000 bitches.
Oh shit, bro.
Pippen,
Scottie Pippen, Steppenwolf is crazy, bro. Oh my
look,
God, bro.
Scottie Pippen definitely, bro. He like, I get you back on the bitches. I know I owe you from 9 to 7.
He's like, you're not gonna get me shit. You a cuck now. He's like,
Hot take,
I get them from Future. I feel like Michael Jordan definitely fucked on Larsa, bro.
bro. Everybody ran through her. She been getting ran through by black dudes since she was 15, bro. And I don't even know where
Oh,
this bitch is
that's
from.
wild. Edit point, right there.
No way.
Edit point right
Who
there.
she always with? Give a fuck about that slut. Shouts out
Future.
to their son though.
What
No,
side can you?
Future ain't the
Oh,
only
nah,
one
I'm
that
in the way
hit.
of it.
Hey, what if Rocco said instead of me giving you your royalties, I give you Larsa pimping?
I'd still take the royalties.
he owe him like a couple bands, bro. It's not like I don't think he owed him millions. I could be wrong, but that was crazy when Rocco was like, I didn't even know he was signed to Rocco's label when I first started listening to Future.
Bro, I never listened to Rocco in my life, bro.
Hey, 2 songs. That's all you need, brother. And then
Uh,
just about the second one is all you need. You ain't know. That's literally the only song
um,
you need.
so going back to to who's the head of the class, I'm gonna say Pierce, but I'm gonna put Chris Bosh over Chris Webber.
You
Chris
can't do
Webber,
that.
yeah. That Fab Five
Brother,
shit is like college don't really
cold.
matter to college don't matter to me personally. I don't watch college basketball. That shit. Unless it's
Because you
like
didn't
about
go
to
to
be
college.
it's about to be unless it's about to be like draft time, that's the only time I worry about college players. To see who the Bulls are not gonna get whenever they get top fucking 7 first round.
It's always a white player. Just know, as a diehard Bulls fan since '96, it's always a fucking white player.
Tony Kukoc is also getting inducted this year. So
Yeah,
shout
but I
out to
think he's
that, I
going at it
guess.
internet. Is he going in
Yeah.
as an international player?
Yeah.
Okay, that make more sense. I'm like, bro, as an international, yes. As like, that's the question I had to myself yesterday when Tim Duncan went to the Hall of Fame. It's like Ginobili's going in the Hall of Fame. Tony Parker going in the Hall of Fame. But you put Tony Parker probably just a regular NBA Hall of Fame, but Ginobili, just because you want to put him in, he has to go as international. Because that Argentina
Ginobili.
team
Oh no,
killed the
keep going.
US team. No. It's just in the '04 that team beat the shit out of the US team. That's because AI and Melo was playing pool and smoking hookah and shit.
That's when AR started getting a little chubby.
Ooh.
uh,
He was up here smoking Newports back there, bro. He was boxing Newports.
what was that story? He spent like 10K in Applebee's or some shit like that. 20,000 in Applebee's.
Yeah, which is cap because it's like, bro, they mean you was literally $5.
It's terrible. I never enjoyed Applebee's. That's a separate.
You had
Yeah,
Applebee's before?
yeah. There was one like a mile away from my crib in New York.
Bro, what the fuck do they serve at Applebee's?
Chicken steak. Shit, I don't
And
like.
apples?
Bruh.
Chicken steak. Shit I don't like. All right, Pappy, just salmon. Bet.
Yo, Pabby be eating leaves.
Leafs and vibes, man. Shouts out to our guy.
Lettuce and vibes. The vibrarian himself.
And let's advise.
Lettuce
I
and
might have to.
vibes. That
If I
sounds
come
like a
out with a
currency
cologne,
tape. That sounds like a currency tape.
don't do that. Don't
It's
do that.
coming out next
Curse
week, bro. It's coming out next week on all
tomorrow.
streaming services. Oh shit, he
Yo,
already
my
has 8
guy,
songs
currency
done.
tomorrow, bruh.
Bro,
Literally, he got more mixtapes. He put out more mixtapes a week than I do fucking podcasts, bruh.
that shit is different. We off the NBA,
No,
bro?
yeah, you know who outworks me? Fucking RX nephew, bruh.
Oh my gosh. Do we have music talk later? We have some shit we could talk about. Um, yeah, NBA off the NBA talk. I'm always gonna end it with Nets in 4. Nets
You
in
keep
4,
going by
man.
that bullshit. We about this bet. We about
The
to bet for
Nets,
these playoffs. No,
The Lakers aren't even gonna make it past the Jazz in the Western Conference.
dog. If
It's
Rudy
going.
Gobert and the Jazz get past the first round, I probably won't watch basketball next season.
How come Sean Kemp's not in the Hall of Fame?
Well, he's in the baby daddy Hall of Fame. He got 15 kids. It
He's in
matches
the
jersey number.
he's in the Crackhead Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Now
And
he's
the
just
boy,
selling like legal crack. He's selling weed now, apparently.
oh yeah, like Sean Hemp or some shit like that. Some dumb
Sean,
shit.
I'm not smoking no hemp seed. Sean hemp.
Yeah. Who else
You
would
know,
be
she
in?
come up with some weed
Who else would
or
be in
some gas,
the Junkie Hall of Fame?
sweetie.
All right, we're not gonna talk about the Junkie Hall of Fame. That shit gonna get problematic.
No, you
First
say a name, I'll say a name.
first ballot, Delonte West.
RX nephews and RX Poppy's auntie.
I would say in NBA.
Oh, in the NBA,
But if we were
uh,
talking in general, first ballot, Demi Lovato. She was mixing meth and crack. That bitch is
I would have
different,
bought her. I would have bought her the crack. I ain't buying her no meth.
bro. Yeah, she's first ballot, bro. I would
The
say
fact that she, never mind. I'm about to say some real wild shit. Oh shit!
Long Island non-legend Artie Lang because he lost half his face due to coke.
Really?
He looked like Roger Ebert before he died. He like bite his chin every time he sneezed. All right. Yo, movie talk. I seen bro, we ended the Crackhead Hall of Fame talk. All right. At a point. So yeah, did you oh, you didn't see any of the new movies this week?
No, I don't have the plug yet. I'm waiting for
um
my Fire Stick to reload. That shit been reloaded for like a year now. That shit loads up like a PlayStation 1 game.
his Fire Stick sounds like my PS4, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, it's time. We got to figure it out. We got to get you out the PS4 game into like current gen.
I was thinking Xbox, but I just don't like Xbox.
No. You going the right way. Come to the dark side, bro. That
But it's
Game
like
Pass.
everybody says that because I'm only gonna be playing it for 2K, so everybody says that like current gen is ass. Well, next gen is ass. That's what
How
they
so?
say.
They just can't. Broke boys, y'all can't afford to get a system. That's why y'all saying that.
Yo,
I'm having
um,
fun with my shit. My shit
uh,
straight.
was there's no really like nah, there's no game talk. There is no game talk. Other than Resident Evil Village, but that's like I haven't even seen gameplay or like nothing of that. I don't want to
Yeah,
because apparently like it's good, like it's a good story and shit.
that fucking baby. You ain't seen the baby they got.
Nah,
This baby is definitely a fetus of Tiana Trump. Let's see if I can pull it up. Oh, that shit might get us out of here because of the YouTube copyrights and all that. But yeah, just
oh,
look up the baby, the baby on baby in Resident Evil Village, bro. This baby is fucking creepy.
it's like Azalea Banks kid or some shit. Nah, Azalea Banks' kid would definitely be the kid from BioShock. The ones
if
you gotta
me and
like
her have a
harvest and
kid,
shit.
if me and her have a kid, I think it'll be Spawn, bro. It'll just come out like Todd McFarlane Spawn.
Bro, she gonna cut your head off after you plant your seed in her, bro.
I think it's kind of worth it.
Bro, she gonna treat you like the ASAP mob ritual.
Which one?
um, movie talk, movie talk. I guess, yeah.
What's that?
Um, I was fortunate enough to see both of the new movies that I've been wanting to see for the past month in the same day, which was great. That was cool. That was cool because knowing that what people like to call the E streets, uh, it'll take a couple days for a movie to get online and shit, after it comes out. So first, I'm gonna talk about Spiral because I went to see that first. Spiral, the from the Book of Saw, the spinoff starring Chris Rock, produced by Chris Rock. I thought it was directed by Chris Rock, but it's not.
Yeah. Originally, I thought he was supposed to direct it. That's why I was gonna watch it.
It has Samuel Jackson. I'm gonna talk
Which
about
is
this without
random.
spoiling it. Chris Rock definitely carried. There was definitely a good comedic tone in the first 45 minutes until like it starts to get like dark,
Mhm.
until you start seeing like the traps and shit in like a Saw movie. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be way different from all the Saw movies because I've seen close to all of them in the movie theaters except for Jigsaw, because
Mhm.
that one was terrible.
I
Uh,
heard.
the 3D one was terrible too because it was ass. Like the beginning of Saw 3D, which was the seventh one, it's like these three people are put in a trap because one was cheating on the other. So like that literally had nothing to do with Jigsaw. It was just weird as fuck. But
Mhm.
with this one, yeah, I thought it was gonna be completely different from the usual formula of the rest of the Saw movies because usually the formula to all the other ones are exactly the same. But no, it's exactly the same as every other Saw movie from the second one. The formula, the lead up, the ending. I was just like, but Chris Rock definitely made it better. If it was another boring plain actor, it would have been just another movie to just get tossed in the theaters for like some bread or whatever. Um, yeah, he's good in it. The traps are violent as fuck. The traps are violent as shit.
Yeah.
I
I
was
saw the
like,
Subway one.
the subway one is the least violent one, which is crazy. The
God
subway one
damn.
is the least violent one, is the least wildest one. There's one that I don't want to. It's not really a spoiler, but there's one that involves like somebody hanging, standing up, and like broken glass from bottles that are getting shot at them through like a fucking like a air thing like or whatever. Air conditioner, bro. That shit it made me cringe in the movie theater, bro. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
this shit violent as fuck, bro. You see it like, other than that, I thought it was fire, compared to the last like movies from like Saw 6, 7, and Jigsaw. Like it was better than those. I never liked the first Saw movie. I always thought that shit was ass. So after all of it, like after the whole thing, the ending, you're gonna be like, damn. But I can see them making another one depending on if this one is successful. You know, I wasn't mad at it. I thought it was gonna be amazing, but I was just like, all right,
Yeah.
this all right. This was all right. This was all right. Chris
Right.
Rock.
Like I swear they said Chris Rock is supposed to direct it. That's wild.
Um, he's good in this shit, bro. Like aside from the comedic tone that he adds to it,
Yeah.
him like going through the shit, going through like some of the things, it's like damn. But once I got to the ending, I was just like, psh. I left the theater like,
Yo.
what the fuck? I was tight. It kind of made the movie less like I rated it a, a 7 out of 10, a 7.5 out of 10. It made it like a 6 out of 10 for me after the ending. But like I said before, they could definitely make another one out of it. So
You
I
know
guess
what have
that's
been
why that.
fire? if they would have had him, if they would have had recreated the scene from New Jack City, like where
So
he's sitting there thinking about smoking a crack, but then it's
so
like he has to, he got to
so
keep smoking it. It's like Snowfall.
there is a scene in there. There is a scene where they're because he's a cop. There's a scene where he pretends to be a crackhead to infiltrate like this drug dealer's house. It was
Hilarious.
so fire, bro. Played it perfect. And then he said, what you think this is? New Jack City? And I was like, bro, oh my gosh,
You
I knew this shit
lying.
was coming. I swear to God. I was like, I knew this shit is coming,
All
bro.
right, I'm about to tap in, bro.
I
That's
was like, I knew
hilarious.
this shit was, bro. He's standing outside, like waiting for the drugs, like doing fucking hop steps. He's like, "Oh my God, I can't wait!" Like he is going crazy, bro. It was great. I was like, "This is cool." Go see it. Like, if you want to, if you haven't been to a movie theater, go to the movie theaters and see that shit. That shit is you know, the movie theater I went to was small, and there was probably like 12 people in that shit, like at most, and I wasn't sitting near nobody. You know, I thought it was a movie that would be sold out, but then I was like, bro, it's Saw. It's not Fast and Furious or the Avengers. So,
That's what I'm waiting to go to the movies to see is Fast and Furious. Like I keep saying, like next
and
month.
yeah,
Next month.
that's the
That
next
shit
one.
now that's about to be crowded. That's about to be crowded.
Yeah, that's what I want to go see, but then I'm like factoring in that shit's gonna be crowded, but it's like,
It's
bro, it's
worth
gonna be
it.
so worth it.
Worth the lunch.
Spiral was great. Aside from the popcorn being the same price as my ticket, Spiral was great,
You
bro.
eat theater popcorn?
$30 just for me. Literally $30 just for me with the ticket, drink, and popcorn. $30. That shit is
Man,
nuts.
you
But it
better
was
than
like
me.
it was refreshing. It was refreshing. I went into another movie theater for like 5 minutes because I was getting a little bored with Spiral. There was this other horror movie that was in there that I've never heard of. It was called like Profile or some shit. I was like, let me go tap into this real quick. And it's weird, bro. I don't want to say this on the pod, but like I get nervous every time I go into a movie theater. I'm not gonna hold you. It's been like that for the past like 6 or 7 years, bro. You know, with that whole
You
like
get anxiety?
with that whole like Batman shit. Like you remember the Batman shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't like being in theaters, bro. That shit kind of gets me like nervous, bro. So like the last movie I seen was I think Into the Spider-Verse. The animated Spider-Man
Yeah.
movie. That shit was fire. I was off edible, so I usually whenever there's recliner seats, I always fall asleep in the theater, bro. So I took my brother to the theater. I was gone off 2 edibles, bro, and he was enjoying it. The next movie I seen, thank God, I've been waiting for this for so long. It got announced last fall. I mean last spring. Army of the Dead, directed by Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder, if you didn't know, he directed Dawn of the Dead that came out in like 2004. Amazing movie. Amazing movie. Um, that's my favorite. That's probably top 3 or probably my favorite zombie movie of all time.
Damn.
It's between that or Train to Busan because that one was great too. It's always a toss up for me, but you know, if you don't know who Zack Snyder is, he did that. He did 300. You know, he did this. He had the Snyder cut of Justice League. You know, a few other movies, but I didn't think he would be able to you know, from the tone of Dawn of the Dead, I didn't think it would be recreated into this movie, into Army of the Dead. But it was 2.5 hours. I didn't know it was 2.5 hours until I like seen. I'll be checking my I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it.
Your
I'll be checking my
your
website.
sources. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be checking my sources. Like I've been refreshing my sources page every couple hours to see if this movie is on there, bro. Because all the theaters that are showing it are an hour or more away from me. But I really wanted to go to the theater to see that over Spiral because that shit just seemed like a theater movie. It's a zombie epic, like a big budget. I So I seen it pop on the website and I was like, all right, it's the you know, a camera version. I was like, ugh. But it was perfect. It was perfect. Wherever Mans was sitting or wherever Mans was valid with it, he was on his like director shit. Like, it was literally perfect. I was like, this is fire. 2.5 hours. So the zombie apocalypse starts off by somebody getting neck. That shit threw me
It's
for a loop,
crazy.
bruh. So it literally starts. If you don't, this is not spoilers because literally the first 15 minutes of the movie is on YouTube already. They did it for a stream event, bro. It starts off with a man and a woman. They just got married. They're driving their car after their wedding. They're driving through Las Vegas. It's dark at night and shit. And then it pans out to an army driving a cargo truck. Just driving down the road. So dude's driving with his wife, and she's like, they getting freaky and shit. He's getting that bop shitty boop bow.
Don't ever do that sound effect again, please.
And yeah, so he crashes his car into the army truck. Boom, explodes. Literally, they had one singular zombie in there, bro. Super zombie, literally a super zombie, like a Captain America zombie. It
Yeah.
attacks two of the army people that were driving the truck that survived, and boom, it just starts with the one super zombie and the two ones walking right next to him, and he's looking over the skyline of Las Vegas, and that's how it starts, bruh. And so it's been a year since that happened, and they somehow were able to like quarantine all the zombies into Las Vegas into one section. So Batista, Ghost from Power, and a couple
Right.
other people were not mercenaries, but they were people that were helping for a
Ellen
mission to get people
Ellen
out of Las
DeGeneres is in
Vegas.
it, right?
Yeah, they got they have a female that looks like Tom Cruise from Top Gun in it, and it's
It
just
looks like Elvis, right? Rookie year Elvis.
yeah, she's replacing the nasty man Chris whatever, the comedian that was fucking around with the minors. He was fucking around with these 15-year-olds and shit and got caught for it. He was in the movie, and they finished filming the whole movie, and they edited him out and put this female in. The most
Which is
awkward scene,
insane.
the most awkward scenes of the movie. They try to use her comedic tone, and it's just terrible. It's bad. I'm
She
not
is
bashing.
terrible.
I'm not bashing her because she's a female, but it felt like you just felt like everything was forced because like whenever it was a scene of her, like it would only be her and nothing else because they just added it in last minute, like sprinkled that shit in.
Yeah.
So it's Batista, Ghost from Power, Tom Cruise from Top Gun, um, a Spanish guy, a Spanish,
Michael Pena.
just a Spanish guy, because they gotta have all races in this little group. A white lady that looks like Rhea Ripley, that knows
That's
like
every.
all of Las Vegas and shit.
Mhm.
They were when the first outbreak first happened, they were helping get all survivors and shit, and then everything ended up being safe. And then so the guy who plays Scorpion from Mortal Kombat walks into a restaurant where Batista's working after all this shit, and he tries to recruit them, says that there's a vault in Las Vegas that has $250 million in it, and they could all split it $50 million each if they go in there.
So this is not like you got served. 20 people splitting $1,000.
Bro, if Batista started dancing, bro, I would have turned that shit off. Um, and yeah, and
He's
that's how
the
it starts. That's how it starts. The whole movie is them trying to get this vault and shit. And the zombies, there's certain zombies in there that have evolved stronger. Like the super zombie is still alive and creates this whole civilization within the quarantine zone, and he just runs shit. You know, it was cool. It was definitely intriguing. I don't want to spoil it because if I keep getting deeper, it's gonna spoil it. But I was happy with Batista's role. I was happy with Amari Hardwick's role. I thought he was
he
gonna be one of
goes.
those. I thought he was gonna be one of those stupid characters that's just there for like a half hour. One of the ones that get killed first, bro. The zombie action in this, it's literally like Walking Dead mixed with John Wick, bro. The zombie
Damn.
action, the last hour of the movie, where I'm not even spoiling it, but they're just trying to escape basically. It's just Batista's going on a wild zombie kill. He must have killed like 100 of them straight with a machine gun, bro. Amazing action, great. The
He did Bautista bomb
violence,
anybody?
the violence top tier. That was the best movie I've seen this year thus far. Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
Um, even though there hasn't been much, but it's better than Godzilla versus King Kong. It's better than Mortal Kombat. It's better than Wonder Woman 2. It's better than the Snyder Cut to me. You know, great movie. I hope they do. I hope they do a sequel. The way they left it. You know, I guess all movies are gonna start doing that shit just in
Yeah,
case
they
it
do
makes
that.
money.
They
You
do that
never
just
know.
yeah. They do that just to
It's
make a sequel, bro.
the budget for that movie. Like nothing looked cheesy, bro. It just looked so good. It felt so refreshing as a zombie movie because you're just used to all this sluggish zombie dragging Walking Dead drama bullshit that's been going on for the past like 9 years. That is just zombies have been
Shit,
washed
longer
out
than
and
that.
dried out, bro. They dried out like Summer Walker coochie, bro. That shit. Great movie, bro. 9 out of 10, 8.5 or 9 out of 10 for me, bro. I could see myself watching that at least a couple more times, even if they make a sequel. Batista looking like The Rock and John Cena, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Between all the movies that he's getting, they got him in Knives Out 2. They got him in The Guardians for one more movie. They got him for another DC property that they're trying to make. I mean, not is it DC? I think they got him for a DC property that they're trying to make. I think it has to do with James Gunn too, by the way, because they're giving James Gunn 3 more properties to work on within the next like 10 years or some shit like that.
Yeah, it might be Lobo.
Oof, oof. Get nah, they can't get Roman Reigns as Lobo.
And I don't even want to see that. Like I never been a fan of that character to begin with. Nah, Bautista picked better movies
It's
than both of
literally
them, bro.
it's literally just Ghost Rider. It's literally Ghost Rider without like the demon shit. Well, he
It's
is a
literally Ghost
demon. He
Rider.
is a demon. Lobo is a demon, but
He's just
um,
Mexican.
Army of the Dead was great. Even watching it through bootleg, I was like, this is still fire. This is if I seen it in the theater, you know, I would probably be more entertained than I was watching it because I was watching that bitch at like 4 in the morning. Like, oh, am I gonna make it through this 2.5
Yeah, you
hours?
you tripping.
With movies like that, I'll usually I watched the first hour last night and then watched the second half within like 2 hours ago. Great movie, bro. It'll be on Netflix next Friday. Everybody go
This
peep that.
Friday.
That shit was fire, man. Um yeah, there's no other really movies that I want to talk about cuz there's nothing else coming out. There was that one Angelina Jolie movie that came out for HBO Max, but I didn't see that shit.
I ain't watch that shit.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. But side note, I in the movie theater for Spiral, I seen 3 different movie trailers that had Samuel L. Jackson in them, and
He
then
gonna stay getting checked, bro.
Spiral had Samuel L. Jackson in it. I was like,
Yeah.
there was a
Pandemic or not, look, Samuel Jackson always saying it's a pandemic, not a pandemic. He always gonna work, bro.
like, bruh, he was. But one of the trailers was the protege with Sandra Oh. That shit just looks like whatever. The second one was the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Yeah,
With Ryan Reynolds. I didn't see the first one. I don't really care for that shit because every
same.
Ryan Reynolds movies I've seen has just been ass.
Because he
Um,
is ass.
yeah, he's cheesy as fuck, bro. He's like a WWE
Right.
gimmick that's been going on for too long, bro.
Yeah, no, he Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah. Yeah. Aside from that, bro, great shit. We got wrestling. We got some wrestling. We were just talking about Batista. Oh yeah, Batista. He gonna be like The Rock and John Cena, bro. They gonna keep giving him movie roles. He was great in this. He was amazing in this, bro.
He low key picked better movies, bro. To me,
Bro, the movie Hotel Artemis that he was in, bro. This
yeah.
movie, there other than Guardians of the Galaxy, like he's been in some solid movies. The one with Omarion and Rob Van Dam, bro, classic. Wrong side of
Wrong side
town,
of
bro.
town. Yeah, y'all go watch Wrong
um,
Side of Town. Whoever listening,
you can find it at your local, like that shit on everywhere, bro. It's on
Publix.
YouTube. Didn't we find the whole movie on YouTube?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
shit is
shit's,
like in 480p, bro.
bro. Wild movie. Did you get to see that battle rap shit or not? That body movie that I sent you,
Oh no, I couldn't find it.
bro. That one is wild. That one is nuts. It's a battle rap movie about this white battle rapper who like analyzes the sport so much that he ends up becoming one in a way.
So Lil Dicky or Eminem.
It's the movie. Sadly, the movie's produced by Eminem, but there's a bunch of battle rappers in it. There's basically almost every battle rapper in it. Like there's Loaded Lux, Hollow, Arsenal, Big T,
Bro, I was just about to say
like
that.
everybody in it.
I was about to say that
Yeah,
as a joke. As Loaded Lux in it.
yeah. Disaster's in there. Disaster wrote most of the white guys' bars, bro. There is like 2 minutes of it where like, oh, bad. There's some wild shit that they got away with in that movie. Like as far as like in the battles, that I was just like, wow, this really feels like it's like an actual rap battle. Like they're getting disrespectful with shit. Like
I heard Blind Fury is in it.
Blind Fury was supposed to be in it, but he couldn't get to the audition.
He gradually walked there.
That is another movie. I think the full one's on YouTube, so that one was just fucking ridiculous to watch. It was 2 hours too, which is crazy. A 2 hour movie about battle rapping, bro.
Yeah, when they could cut that down to literally 30 minutes.
Another movie I watched last night was The Descent. It was an old ass horror movie. That shit was fire. I remember seeing that as a kid, but I didn't remember it that much. It was about all these bitches going into a cave. That shit was kind of gas. Yeah, that shit was.
Well, that definitely sounds like R. Kelly house.
That was a great movie, bro. This bitch, like, she was going through it, but her first 5 minutes, like, she driving with her husband, her daughter, and her husband's like looking back at her daughter because she was saying something, and he swerves and boom, crash into a truck. A steel rod just goes through the husband and the daughter's like driver's seat, bro.
God damn.
I was like, bro, this movie's fire already, bro. And she keeps seeing her like daughter's ghost throughout the movie. I'm like, she not gonna come back. She not coming back, bro.
Like, bitch, you're tripping.
I was like,
perks.
bro, that shit was. It's a great movie. The last half hour of that movie is just everywhere. It's just everywhere.
Don't the Conjuring 2 come out this week?
Conjuring 3 comes out June 4th on
okay.
HBO Max. I'm ready for that. They showed the trailer for that yesterday, even though I have seen the trailer already. I'm ready for those. Those never disappointed. It's just James Wan is not directing this one, so I might be a little iffy on it. But it's the person that directed La Llorona, but La Llorona wasn't that bad.
It's called The Devil. What
Made me
is it
do
called?
it.
The Devil.
Gangsta rap made me do it.
AKA the white people excuse. The Conjuring 3, white people excuse.
Yeah, that is a weird thing, but we're about to move on to wrestling.
No AEW.
No AEW.
I'm like, you definitely got that at the Goodwill, bro.
I definitely wait before we get on this. Like I said, Army of the Dead is better than the Snyder Cut. The Snyder Cut is good for one time. It's good watching it the first time. You're not watching a 4-hour movie again and again and again and again. This Army of the Dead shit is fire, bro.
I've been meaning to watch it again, but 4 hours I do not have.
Bruh. Yeah, WrestleMania Backlash tonight. You got any? Raise your hand if you haven't been. Raise your hand if you haven't been watching wrestling in the past month. Raise your hand.
Like, I've been trying to tell people I've been tapped out.
Raise your hand if you only come around during the pay-per-views. Bro, I bet you 40% of the WWE followers could say that, bro. I'm pretty sure. I do have the card here. It's a 5-match pay-per-view. Short ass pay-per-view, bro.
They're gonna extend it out longer.
We got The Miz versus Damian Priest.
Pass.
No Bad Bunny, so
right.
SmackDown Tag Team Titles match: Rey Mysterio and Dominic versus Dolph and Robert Roode. rather listen to new J. Cole again.
Which one is gonna keep you up more, the album or that match?
Oh my gosh! All right, we got a little something here. We got Charlotte Flair versus Asuka versus Rhea Ripley.
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I didn't say my predictions for the other one. I probably got Damian Priest, and then I got Ray and Dominic. But this, I
You
got
you you really didn't have to predict. It's just like, bro,
yeah, the ref
those
gonna win
matches.
those matches.
Yeah, yeah.
um,
We all win, as the cop out says.
we all lost.
I lost.
My phone about to win because that's what I'm gonna be using during that match. Twitter wins that
Definitely,
match.
definitely. Those two matches, like, bro, I'm not trying to see an arm bar from Dominic for the 20th time in a match. No.
Bro, he's just as wrestling trained as Eva Marie is, bro.
And it's like,
Dominic,
yo, that's how you know your pops got pulled because you got in and got a bag. Everybody else in development, he went to the main roster, started getting paid.
bro, I just realized the other day that Rey Mysterio never had a heel turn in his whole career.
Bro, he 5'2". How you gonna have a heel turn? What you gonna? You mad that you 5'2"? What you gonna do?
He's like that midget that was in that bagel shop. The one that got beat up in the bagel shop.
The one that said he got black friends, the little Italian midget.
Yo, his only black friend was the Pog guy.
Oh, definitely. That's a hell of a tag team right there.
That
Paul
is a
guy and midget
nasty
guy.
tag team. Pog guy and under 5 foot guy, bro. That is great. That is a crazy tag team. I'd rather watch that than Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. I'm not gonna hold you.
Because didn't Paulie the midget say like he get bitches and shit?
Yeah. Oh, he gave Long Island a bad name, bro.
Oh yeah, he was from Long Island.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was I think it was Staten Island. I thought it
I
was
don't know
what's
what
that?
it is about Long Island, but in Long Island, people that are over 35 think they could just beat up kids for some reason.
Yeah, you wanna fucking try me? Bro, you
Like,
said Mick Foley out here putting a mandible claw in like a 15-year-old?
they think they AP or something.
Yo, don't let
Oh,
me see that, bro.
that's
Don't let me see Eric Sermon out here just body slamming kids, bro.
yo, that's foul.
Strictly business.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, fuck them, bro. Charlotte versus Asuka versus Rhea Ripley. If it goes anywhere than Charlotte, I'm gonna be tight.
It's going to Charlotte, bro. They figured out this Rhea
I
Ripley thing isn't for us.
have a feeling that Rhea and Bianca are gonna lose
Hell no,
tonight.
Bianca ain't losing, bro. You
You
crazy?
don't
How
think
much?
so?
She's making a lot of money and a lot of press for that company.
They put a picture of one of Bailey's promos next to one of Eddie Guerrero's promos, and I was like, you wouldn't dare compare them.
No, that was some jabroni. I think probably like, yeah, because they're Mexican. They both could cut a promo. It's like, bro,
Bro,
it's nearly like Bailey is cold. She in her own lane. It's like they only made one Eddie Guerrero. Man, woman, it don't care. It doesn't matter. Nobody can compare it to Eddie Guerrero. He's top 5 all time.
yeah. Bailey's strong face can't you know.
No, I mean I wanted that seat. I know I wanted that though.
Yo. So you got Bianca Belair winning against Bailey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is right. And then yes, the main event that we've all been waiting for, bro. Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, I'm turning my TV off. I'm not even watching anything on my phone. Like, there's no way this should be happening, bro. I get tired, like I said before, about Braun Strowman. I just don't understand.
I'm not gonna hold you. This is gonna be the pay-per-view I watch on my phone while I'm playing 2K. Usually, some pay-per-views I put on my TV. This is not TV worthy. This pay-per-view.
It's more TV worthy than fucking putting yourself through pain and torture with NBA 2K.
Like, I feel like I could listen to this pay-per-view on like the radio or some shit and wouldn't be mad because it's just
On
like
the
that's how bland
1960s,
that shit is. That's how bland that shit is. I could tune to a radio station and hear the calls for this pay-per-view.
you literally treating it like it's a 1950s boxing match. Yeah, see? Yeah. And Bianca
Oh shit,
Belair goes for the press.
I forgot one. We got Cesaro versus Roman Reigns.
That's gonna be the best match.
Why, bro?
That match's gonna be fire. Don't do that.
Nah, Cesaro,
Yeah,
man. I never liked Cesaro, bro.
but he going against the Tribal Chief, so it's gonna be cold.
I know he not. Roman's not gonna lose though.
Bro, Roman ain't losing probably till next year.
To Brock, to Brock at next year's
That's
WrestleMania.
that's literally the only person he should lose to.
I don't even think he should lose to Brock, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like Roman should retire his ass.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's the only person that should beat him. I should emphasize that should beat him is Brock Lesnar. Otherwise, than that, there's nobody on this planet that should beat him, bro.
Except Kenny Omega.
All right, A.D.H.D Report 2.
A.D.H.D Report episode 2.
You got the AEW shirt on. You turn more incel than you already were.
Oh my gosh. I'm only wearing this shirt because I got it for free.
I know. That's the only way you can get an AEW shirt.
I literally got it I got this and another wrestling shirt for free. So.
Oh, my son definitely got a backyard wrestling t-shirt.
Yeah, bro. So WrestleMania Backlash finna be pay-per-view of the year. I can't wait. I'm finna be tuned in, ready. We still on wrestling talk, so I'd like to say rest in peace to the GOAT, New Jack.
Absolutely.
Oof, that was a heavy one, bro. That was a heavy one this weekend, bro.
Bro, the real ones keep going, man.
To lose DMX and New Jack within the same year is just.
You can swear God hates bald people, bro.
Everybody finna be pussy now. Like everybody
I'm saying, bro.
All our leaders are finna be fucking brunch men, bro. I can't do that shit. Like New Jack definitely straightened people out, bro.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. I was watching the Dark Side of the Ring, like Mad Transit. It's like, you want to talk about Mad Transit? He's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about Mad Transit.
He up there whooping his fat ass. He's up there finishing the job, bro.
Right.
Yo,
I was in tears when he beat up that old dude. I forgot the name of the old dude. That whatever the old dude name.
Jack in his it definitely had it was like George something. I don't remember. He was whooping that old man's ass, bro. That shit was hilarious.
That shit had me in tears.
You never know, bro. That old ass man could have been racist, bro. He could have been racist at some point in his life, bro.
More than likely, but I know the people there was. That's why he said he was getting mad. That's why he said he beat the hell out of him, because they kept dropping the N-bomb on him. He said, the more I heard it, the more pissed off I got.
Every time they call me that, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Because the crowd was scared. The crowd was scared, bro. The crowd was moving away from him. They was like, yeah, like.
No, two rednecks trying to pull up on him, and he jumped up. Because remember, New Jack used to be off the coat before he get in the match, which is insane, bro. That's how he was able to do them 20-foot jumps.
The movie The Wrestler was about him, bro. But it just wasn't as aggressive.
Nah, that movie was about a dude being a simp and a drug.
Oh, yeah. True.
But we do need a New Jack biopic.
New Jack definitely not going back for his kid. I mean,
which one?
The tall one, yeah.
There you go. That wear boots, wrestling boots.
Oh man, you ever seen that picture of New Jack in the ring with the crossbow?
Yeah, I put it up ASAP as soon as he died. I was like, bro, where you buy a crossbow from? It's the funniest thing.
That might be the cover of the episode, bro. I might have to be the cover. Bro, he's holding a crossbow in the wrestling ring.
With some lugs on, bro. Not no Tim. He got lugs on. And Levi jeans.
Bro, he's different. That one scaffold match he had, where he tossed a man off the shit, bro, and he like slammed into the ropes. Oh my god, bro.
I can't feel my legs. You ain't gonna need them. Bombs away. Bro, he felt like a tall. Like when you throw like a doll, like when you throw like a doll, like off of anything, like just slam it. That's how he felt, bro.
Yeah, bro. He definitely landed like a Family Guy character, bro. Oh
Bro, he
my
almost
god,
turned to a Family Guy character.
bro. That is different, man. Being in a wrestling match with him must have been crazy, bro. Because I know there was definitely a lot of stiff, like,
No,
bro.
he low key was a safe worker until you get him hot. You hear how he tell these stories. The reason why he did this shit is because they try to put themselves over. Like literally, you don't hear anybody except for these incidents because they try to do some stupid shit.
Did you see the
Like,
one of the young black man that he beat up, bro? Had him leaking, bro. You never
young
seen
black
that
man
video,
here.
bro? Cracked his shit, bro. Bro was outside of the ring leaking, bro. Man said it was his first wrestling match ever, bro.
Yeah, he probably tried to get his spots in. He
Bruh.
probably like, Jack, I want to do this. It's just like with Matt Trish. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I bet.
He hit him with the edge of the chair, bro. Like, I swear he turned that bitch sideways and hit him with it. Like,
Oh,
that shit is different. He was definitely living a
yeah, I don't
GTA
get it.
life.
He
Who gonna
was
tell
just
New Jack? Who gonna tell New Jack
essentially
go
he was just
though?
like what's the name from GTA 5?
Franklin?
No,
Or no,
the white one.
the crazy one.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot his name.
Essentially, he was the black version of that.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Damn, I just thought about something. I was trying to get a cameo from New Jack a month ago. I never see. This is an important lesson in life, kids.
Did
You
you
listen
pay
to
for
this,
it?
bruh. I should have. I just thought about that.
Oh, nah, cause you would have never got that shit.
No, apparently it was actually giving people their cameos. Bruh, this is an important lesson in life, kids. If it's something you want, man, go do it. Go get it, man, because you never know what's gonna happen. Damn, bro, I shouldn't have got that.
See,
I shouldn't just pay for it.
I seen the Ray J cameo. I didn't know he was
That's
doing
how the black man.
cameos.
Me
Yeah,
neither, because I would have paid for that. Hold on.
best. Yo, I'm gonna take the hat off and be serious. Black variant, best comic book podcast out, bro.
100,
Van
without a
Van
doubt.
Van and X are like The Rock and Samuel Jackson and the other guys, bro. Unbeatable, bro. Unbeatable, bro. They always start their episode off with some wild hot take, and I just be crying, bro. And they just keep me laughing the whole episode, bro. Great,
Hey,
great,
bro.
great, great podcast, bro.
That's because it's one person for Long Island and one person for Chicago. I fuck with both them cities, so and
Bro,
people from
Chicago
there.
people. I've never met a not funny Chicago person, bro.
But you
Like,
gotta laugh.
they
You
be
gotta laugh
funny
all
as
that
hell.
crazy shit. Yeah. Oh, he not
Um,
doing it. Apparently, I don't think Ray J doing cameos no more.
what? They got the last ever Ray J cameo. They got the
Yeah,
only ever
no.
Ray J cameo.
They get a couple on here. He just like randomly doing the cameos. Like he outside. Hold on. This dude just outside like the fucking hometown buffet doing cameos.
Yeah, bro.
Who do you think we should get a cameo from?
Last semester of school, bro. All right, fall is coming. I need you to achieve your dreams. Stay consistent, man. The time is now. A lot of people fall off at the end. We can't have you fall off, bro. Stay.
That's motivation. Yeah, I would pay for that.
That's what you tell somebody when they just got shot and they about to die. You
For
can't
his
fall
reason.
off, bro. We need to see you make it, bro.
So he about to send that to Lil Reese.
Oh wow. At a point, nah, we good. um,
You want one for Murs? Murs doing one for $60.
60. That's way too much, bro. That's
That
probably how.
is,
That's probably how much one of his features costs
bruh. No, Jaquan charging like 40, bruh.
for a feature or a cameo
Yes.
for both.
No, for the combined pack. Nah, literally, look. he's charging like $40, like Jaquan for a cameo. I'm like, bro, in this decade,
bro, we need a Cassidy cameo.
let me see. Kerry Hilson charging $150. That's too high.
I would do one for a Keisha Cole cameo. Oof.
Yeah, let me see. Soldier charging $250.
Oh, Soldier charging $250, bro.
That's cheap.
I was the first ever one to listen to Struggle for Success podcast. Nobody was listening to them before me. I was the first one.
You said Keisha Cole. Let me see. I doubt she doing it.
He like Banks.
He did not ever say my name like that.
Banks, bro.
Nah, but Deion Cole came up.
Chris Rock's name in Spiral was Banks, which is hilarious.
You lying?
Yeah. Well, it was the last name, but they were calling him Banks the whole time.
Yo, so he me? I'm about to be in the next Spiral.
Bro, I was like, what the fuck?
Yo, it's gonna take place in Watts.
The only person that would get you in a saw trap would be a white woman.
All right, that's definitely Josh.
Bro,
if it's or a Spanish woman, they gotta go They just gonna put a plantain right there, and he's gonna be like,
shit.
And he's gonna be like, "Must go for it." Because you fell for it, sir.
Yo,
what's that bitch name? BB
Rex or whatever.
Rexa Bliss, yeah, whatever her name is. I might get called the trap of society, my brother.
I think just being with a white woman is a trap in itself.
Oh yeah, your Kofi showing now. Speak, King. Your third eye is open.
As somebody who has experienced this before, being with a white woman gives off the same effects as eating pork. It makes you sluggish. It does not work out for you in the long run. You age quicker.
Hey, that's why what I said yesterday, that's why Kanye not showing his face. Like, what if Kanye take off that damn scarf and he looks like Morgan Freeman?
Bro, I'm scared, bro, because I'm pretty sure he probably fat again. I think that's why he wearing the mask. That's the only reason he be wearing that shit.
Yeah, jackets. He be wearing jackets and it'd be like 100 degrees outside.
Like, Kanye, sure you want to take that off? No. I'm going to it's going to be Kanye. You ever seen that meme with the people doing the handshake? It's going to be Kanye and emo bitches. And then the middle's going to say, taking off my jacket.
I hate me too.
Oh, shit.
What's that one video you know I'm talking about? I hate me too. Let's be friends. Bart, nobody hates you. You know what I'm talking about from TikTok.
I definitely subscribed to Only Bitches, and she had some, never mind. We're not going there. We're definitely not going there. But let's just say she probably had a terrible, terrible teenage years.
She's still alive. Let's check on Baby real quick.
I'll send you the link.
I got it.
Oh my god, bro! I swear. You ever
like literally?
You ever seen the scene in Bad Boys 2 when they go like this and like the doves fly out and shit? When they do the call and all that? That's me and bitches with daddy issues. I think Banks is muted. Oh yeah, he's muted. Oh shit, bro. That is crazy, bro.
They try to get Banks to Spiral. That was Spiral trying to get me.
Spiral.
Oh, okay. So I was muted when I said something problematic, but I said, don't most women have daddy issues?
Bruh. Trust me, bruh. Oh my god, I know what you're talking about now.
That's a weird rollout. Like the I can't say it. That's a weird rollout for your OnlyFans though. Like the new rap game, like the OnlyFans is the new rap game. You gotta do something wild to get a rollout. You can't just simply go outside, put your mixtape on for $5 and
Nah,
sell it.
you gotta turn a playground slide into a slip and slide with your coochie, yo. You gotta do some wild shit.
But damn,
You gotta
Miss
like
B
squirt on
Nasty,
the
she
ice
done
cream
went
man
plat.
or some shit.
Bro, literally all she doing is just smoking weed and just that shit in a
That's why.
dungeon.
That's why she's my queen.
In a
No,
dungeon.
she's not in the dungeon. She actually owns a house, not like Tiana Trump.
I heard
She
Tiana Trump be sleeping in the back of her trunk just for fun.
Tiana Trump was the reason why Airbnbs were created, bro.
No, couch surfing.
That's wild.
And the thing is,
Oh my
apparently
god.
that bitch stay in Houston. We talk about Tiana Trump again, but fuck it, she did it to herself. She stay in Houston, bro. You know how cheap rent is in Houston? You sucking dick and you can't pay rent, baby. You hustling backwards.
Oh my god, bro. That's different.
Yo, I would
That's
hate for this girl to be my mom. On the side note, like imagine, girl.
that's wild. Yo, shout out to all the sex workers out there.
Like imagine this.
Imagine you beefing with somebody in high school and they just pull up a picture of your mom's fucking squirting. Yeah. So now you want to talk? What was this? What was this?
The emo kid just threatening you with a water gun full of like acid.
Like, bro.
Are these my tears? These are my tears. I cry every night. Squirt you with it.
Instead of getting bullied, they just sending you your fucking mom's OnlyFans links. Or just old Pornhub videos of her and shit. That's
what I was
crazy.
about to be, bro. Like you gotta think about like they probably can't have kids because that they insides are just like fucking pulled pork at this moment. But it's just like
oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Their pussy has the same functionality as D-Rose knees.
Alright, bro, don't do that. You already know. No D-Rose. No D-Rose Sunday. You already know. That's when I stopped laughing.
Oh my god, bro. Their
This
coochie look like
Gordon Hayward
Martin.
leg.
Hey, yo. They're just beat up like Martin after Tommy Hearns, bro.
Like, bro, that shit is like I think about how many porn stars have kids. It's not a lot of them, but then the OnlyFans girls they have kids, and it's just like, all right, so you're not taking as much damage, critical damage, as like these porn women, but it's like it's worse because I can just go to your shit because I subscribe to it. Whereas the porn star, you gotta look for it and shit like that,
bro. And it's like, I don't know, they like. It's easy to just like once it's out there, bro. You can't take that. You could delete your page, but once it's out there, bro.
I don't even think these females care though. Like, I feed my son with OnlyFans money.
I bought that shit. I own the rights to you getting banged out by DeQuavius. She don't like
Vicky's.
Yeah, she don't like saying his name, so he don't get caught up. She call him DeQuavius Strong.
Wait, this Strong is nasty. Wait, so is he of age?
Oh man. Oh, Whoa Vicky's man's like 34 years old, bro.
I know.
Whoa Vicky man look like, oh my gosh, he looked like what's his name? He looked like Beanie Man.
I'm about to say he looked like an extra from Bad Boys 2, bro.
Bro, that's crazy. You think man, what are we just bullshit now. We usually start with the A.D.H.D report seems like it just starts with, sports, movies, wrestling, and then just BS towards the end. And then we end it off with something that usually makes us end the pod. So we still here with it. But that is bro.
Y'all really feel bad for kids though. Like you gotta think, like if your mom is 25 or younger, like kid, you're fucked.
Oh man, bro.
Like all the young women I know, that of age, I would never have kids with them, bro. One of them actually said she want to listen to the podcast, so she definitely gonna hear this. I don't give a fuck. I would never have a kid with you,
Bro. I seen a tweet. I seen a tweet yesterday that said, all podcast beef is hilarious. I don't care what it is. That shit is true, bro. That shit
It
is
is,
true,
bro,
bro.
because it's like I said it the day before yesterday or yesterday when you sent me that thing about redacted ex-employees of redacted podcast. It's like, bro, like this shit like the rap game now. Like it's literally like the rap game, and nobody's really getting paid for it. Apparently, not them at all. It's like, bro, I told you, it's like they said they're gonna get the pen sued off them, but yet they put it on YouTube. Somebody put it on YouTube, probably a burner account made by one of them. They put it on YouTube now. It's like 200,000 views.
um, I don't really want to dig into it, but it's funny.
Bro,
It's
I
funny.
didn't know this podcast was a big deal. That's what this past week has shown me. I did not know it was this big of a deal, that podcast.
It's just no other one, no other podcast that's at that level really has. I can't really explain it, bro, because it's.
Brunch, I almost said, woo, almost. I got to stop saying that word. I almost said the word here, and that's big edit point.
It's
No other podcast has brunch fanatics as much as that one does.
Mm.
Because it's like, bro, like the Joe Rogan podcast is the most popular podcast probably out right now, besides like Michelle Obama's. It's like, fam, you don't see like incels going at each other. Maybe on Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2, they talking about fucking each other moms and all that. And then the Michelle Obama crowd, come on, bro. It's like, you know, menopause women watching it. Young entrepreneur queens watching it. It's like, bro. But this podcast with a fairly good rapper, very good rapper, in fact. I love music before. But it's like, come on, bro. Like, I wasn't going crazy. Like, bro, come on. But then, like, to take his word, it's like Darkwing Duck. That's what we doing?
I thought it was always like one-sided, very one-sided with it. And after that whole response thing, it ended up being that. It ended up being that. So this man moving like
He moving like mom.
he moving like just an addict, bro. Like if an addict gets a lump sum of money out of nowhere, like they gonna not know what to do with that shit. They gonna splurge, and then once it all comes, like once you realize, like I don't know, that whole, I think it's just after that Spotify shit, like it was just it was a done deal from jump, like from that shit.
Yeah, I won't talk about it too much because this ain't, this our platform, and I don't give a fuck about none of them.
I'm just scared that I'm scared that people are gonna shit talk podcasting now because of that stupid drama that's going on with their shit. You feel me?
People have always shitted on podcasting.
Like it's giving podcasting a bad name because there are podcasts out right now that don't do shit like that. That aren't.
No.
If there was something that happened behind the scenes, it wouldn't be brought to the podcast. You know.
Right. You know what I mean? Because I've had my situations before, but it's just like, bro, like I'm the same way everywhere. Podcast, anywhere. I'm the same way, bro. Like, man, we too old. We adults, resolve it, bro. Like, it's chatty patty talk. And the thing is, it's not gonna get podcasting a bad name because podcasting always had a bad name. If you want to be honest, it's just in the past year people was inside and they couldn't get no coochie, so they decided to make a podcast where they could talk about $200 dates. It's like, you stupid sons of bitches. Nope, a bitch don't. If a bitch, I saw it on Twitter yesterday. If a bitch is asking you for money, that means she don't like you, bro. Never had a bitch ask me for money. And and then she asks me for it, I send you $10, bitch. Get you 2 gallons of gas. Go on about your business.
Man, the only bitches I be interested in are the whores.
Always. What? They the most fun. They the most honest. They don't make you go through bullshit, bro. Whores just be like straight up, like, what you trying to do? And then if they do charge you, even though I
And
never
I'm
charge my bitch.
and I don't mean whores like that. I just mean a girl that just knows what it is. Just a woman that just knows what it is, not one that's like at my age, shit that
Hey,
I'm young still. I feel like
I
I'm old
understand.
though. I'm 24. I feel like I'm getting there. Like I feel like I'm getting washed already. Cause it's like, bruh, the last time I was in a car with bitches, they were playing rap songs I never heard of. And it was the worst shit I
Really?
ever heard. It was literally just shit that I would hear on TikTok, bro. It was like a whole song that was literally just called Sneaky Link. And it was just the bitch saying Sneaky Link the whole time. And I was
Hey,
like, this is
bro.
the worst shit I ever heard. Like, this is that episode of South Park where, like, Stan's dad's listening to music and it's just fart sounds. Like, I'm like, damn, I guess I'm getting there, bro. Like, this shit is just not like, I don't know.
Well, number one, you be around white women. Number two, the other,
Yes,
you gotta think
yes.
about this.
Wait, no.
Number,
I didn't mean
yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You're the milk god. Number two, you gotta think about this, and it goes back to what I said before. Man, they about to be parents.
Oh shit, bro.
Like their kids gonna be listening to better music. Like imagine your 2-year-old listening to Baby Shark, and you listen to Sneaky Leak or whatever the fuck.
Fuck that. Who you got in a versus battle, Miss B Nasty or a fire hydrant?
Depends on how much water Miss B Nasty drunk.
Bruh. What a
Who you got
queen,
in
bruh. What a
Who you got in
queen.
the verses?
In a
I can't.
porn versus would be crazy, bruh. Like put that Popeyes video against the video of Mia Khalifa where she with the other bitch with the turban, and that's the versus. You feel me?
Oh, I know. That's a damn shame. I know exactly what video you talking about.
Pornhub
Damn
versus, it's
shame.
literally like Pornhub's like best videos.
Hey man, listen. Put me in
I
the
got
verses against me, Miss B Nasty. Guess who gonna clean me up?
I would love to see
Not
Pinky in a
that.
versus with
Shania
um
Jacobs. Or Shanae Jacobs, whatever her name is.
I was gonna say Diamond
Or
what's her name?
Cherokee.
Cherokee Daz versus Pinky? I got Cherokee in that shit.
Dog, all right. Guess
Cherokee
who
got the
wins? Me
my
within
meat.
1 minute.
My meat. My meat wins.
Dying out that versus.
Pause. Who else do yo? Yeah, Cherokee Dash got it. Miss London versus Jayla Fox.
Jayla Fox.
You got Jayla Fox. Miss London, bro. She could probably ride a spaceship if she wanted to, bro. Like, bro. Oh my god, porn
Would make
versus
it.
is nuts. Porn versus is nuts, bro. Elon
I
Musk, don't get any ideas.
He gonna use her for one of the one of the SpaceX projects.
Bruh, that reminds me of when remember when Nicki Minaj came out with the Anaconda cover and they were just photoshopping her over shit? They photoshopped her
Oh,
like
man.
under a rocket going off, bruh. Yo,
That was a moment. That video.
Nicki Minaj still looks crazy, bro.
She look better now.
She hasn't looked like she's aged, bro. Them moon balloons is hanging. Them things is hanging.
Bruh. As a
That
them things is beyond thinking, bruh.
she got two Buick La Sabres in her pants, bro. Like them shit is.
Motherfuckers made them fuckers Cadillac tires back there.
Bruh, that shit is nuts, bro. I be listening to a lot of these female rappers' music with my eyes. All right, that's where we're gonna end it. A.D.H.D Report episode 2.
Shouts out to Coil Ray.
Shouts out to Coil Ray, bro. She's my favorite overbite having rapper. I
I had a name, but I ain't gonna even do that.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Shouts out to Capri Styles.
Hey, yo, bro, Keisha Gray is mid, bro. She not
It's
that.
hell, bro.
She not no, not Keisha Gray. What's her name? Oh, nah, I'm not gonna talk about no more white women. Not Keisha Gray. What's her name? It's
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You showing your colors.
yeah, nah. I forgot who I was gonna say, but it was definitely gonna be a white one. But no, we off that. A.D.H.D Report episode 2. We done with
Oh,
the
I know what you
pod
was about to
talk.
say.
Oh shit, bro. Yeah, we here though. Episode 2. It's celebratory. You know, most pods don't get to episode 2, bro. We still here.
We
Shout
about
out
to
to the
start charging
network.
$1. We about to start
Oh
charging
my
$1
god.
to listen to this.
All our video episodes are gonna be up for $2 on Vimeo. Yeah, A.D.H.D Report episode 2. It's your boy at Nico, still Apex, Puerto Rican. I can't say it because he got canceled, but yeah, I'm the Puerto Rican genuine. Not genuine, genuine. Yeah.
You're the Puerto
Shout
Rican incel.